This is the Czech hen. The Czech hen. If you ever get a chance to see this bird straight up, you wouldn't believe how unbelievably beautiful she is. That's not all. Good flyer. This bird, in the beginning of my training tosses, led the pack every single time over 100 miles. Over, I think it was 80 miles? I think it was 80 miles. Meaning that after 80 miles and up, she was home first. Every single time. And then she dropped her I think sixth, and then I kept her in. So she missed a couple of training tosses because she was missing flights, and the tosses were getting longer. But this was the bird here that came home every single time by herself, at least minutes ahead of the whole other pack. The whole other pack came home, but she was alone. And when you toss them, this was one of the birds I could see from the time I tossed them, and they kind of bunched up together to head on out. She was one of the ones that kept wanting to move away from the group. She's just making her own path. This bird is Ornat on the top side, and Black Champ on the bottom side. This bird comes from a whole line of and a whole family of winners. She's just an amazing bird that I don't know if I can ever get rid of this bird. I mean, she's just a fantastic bird. I am going to breed her this year, you know, in the breeding season. She's one of the few birds that I have bred this year that I'm going to put that is in the breeding loft. Not that the others aren't worthy or some of them aren't worthy. It's just that I think she's special, and special birds I'm always willing to try, you know, and see what else is there. But she's a really good flyer, really sporty, really light on her flights, powerful in the air. You see her flying, she's always looking around when she's in the air, always looking, always moving, always looking, always moving, you know. Even when she's in the bunch, you see, I can tell it's her because her whole thing is she's just different, you know. Her head motion is different, she's looking around, and she kind of always leads the pack sometimes, a lot of times. So I think she's instead of calling her, you know, the checkered hen, I should call her the breakaway hen. Let's call her the breakaway hen because so far in the training tosses, she's broken away from the pack at least 2 or 3 times, between 80 and 150, and then she didn't do between 80 and 120, because she didn't do the 150 because she was missing flights, and then she missed flights again for the 200 mile. So let's call her the breakaway hen. I think that's gonna be her name, the breakaway hen. Okay, so I just changed the name right here and right now, from checkers to the breakaway hen. This hen is so pretty. I don't have a pedigree with me in the loft right now, but she was bred by me. She's Ornat on the top side, and Black Champ on the bottom side. Beautiful, beautiful bird. Beautiful bird. I have her brother. He's a blue brock cock. Outstanding. Those are the serious flyers around the loft, serious flyers in the training toss, and I have no doubt that there's something there. You know, I think you know there's something there as far as perhaps a breeding stock, or these birds could have even entered perhaps the Future Classic or one of the bigger One Love races, because they're serious birds. They're really serious birds. Here she is. She loves to land in my hand. My birds are not very, the ones that were bred here, they're not very wild. You know, for one thing, I'm always in the loft. I'm always in the loft. There she goes again. Come on, baby. Let's get this video done. I'll step back a little bit. She would land in my hand, but she wouldn't literally let me go up and hold her. This is the breakaway hen. The breakaway hen. Thanks for watching this video. I appreciate you. And peace and love. And share the love to everybody. Okay? Have a wonderful day. This is Curtis here, Air Champ Lofts. with much appreciation. Much appreciation. Bye-bye.